What if I told you the key to your next chapter is not out there, but that it's inside of you? Not in your bank account, it's not in your education, and it certainly isn't in your circumstances. It's in your imagination. It's in your imagination. And here's the truth, your imagination is not child's play. Your imagination was given to you to serve you. For every destination and every purpose, trust and believe me, there is provision. Hi, I'm Angela. I am your go to guide when 50 has knocked on your door. And the question that you are asking yourself, the question keeping you up at night is, what is next for me? Well, let me tell you something. Everything is next for you. And we are going to talk about that in this episode. And so if you are a woman 50 and older and you're feeling stuck, you're at a crossroads and you're trying to create your next chapter, but there's confusion there, there's no confidence there, and you're concerned about how are you ever going to make it. Well, you're in the right place. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to talk about 3 points. I believe, not just that I believe it because I've lived it. So I'm going to give you 3 points. So grab something to write with, or we can have a dialogue here in the comments. I'm going to give you 3 points that you might want to consider if you are one of those women looking to create your next life chapter. So the first point is this. You have to see it before you can step into it. I know we've heard that and it might sound like an old cliche to some of you, but that is the truth. First, you've got to see it, not just with your naked eye, but in your mind's eye, in your imagination before you can have it. I know that's what I had to do. I struggled with seeing it. And that kind of messed with my belief as to whether I can have it or not. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. And I want you to picture the life that you desire. Go ahead, take a minute, close your eyes and just begin to picture the life that you desire. And don't water it down, don't half it. Go all out as if you couldn't fail. I don't want you to shrink it. Maybe it's walking into a home filled with peace, filled with splendor. Like I like to say, a home filled with that is spacious, gracious, and malicious. You say what it is, okay? Or maybe it's starting a side hustle. Maybe it's starting a side business. I don't know. Maybe it's leaving your 9 to 5 and working, not trading time for dollars, but working towards something that's legendary. Okay? Many of us have dreams of a business. I know I did. I spent 35 years behind my styling chair helping my clients to look and feel beautiful on the outside. But I noticed along those years that I was also transforming my people from the inside out. So guess what I did? I saw that as a clue. And I went and got certified as a transformation life coach. And now that's what I am doing. I am living my dreams, transforming women from the inside out. And all those years that I thought it was about doing hair, I found out differently. And so now that's what I'm doing, living the life of my dreams, transforming women from the inside out, just like me, just like you. So dive in, listen in, grab something to write with. Help me with this, okay? And so maybe it could be traveling. Maybe that's what you want to do. Traveling to a place that's been on your heart for years. It doesn't matter. It's not too small. It's not too big. It's all about you.com. It's about what you want. And so the truth is, What I want you to truly, and I want you to get this, your brain does not know the difference between what's imagined and what is real. When you repeatedly see yourself doing a thing, or repeatedly see yourself having a thing, some desired future that you have conjured up in your mind, guess what? You're training your body, you're training your emotions, and you are training your spirit. You're training your spirit to believe that it is possible. And once you have trained that spirit, it's going to follow suit. It's going to have to be, or it's going to have to be, as my mentor Donnie Wiggins say, it has to happen, or it has to happen. And so I always say, if you can see it, you can hold it in your hand, you can seize it. Sieze. So I want to encourage you to start seeing it. Your imagination, it's the preview to the life that you want. It's the preview. It's the preview. It's proof that it is coming. And I know I'm right about that. Let me move on to point 2, because y'all got me getting all excited up in here. Point 2 is this. You have to rewrite your script. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Your imagination gives you the power to rewrite your script. You see, your imagination is the highest order of value, because that's the thing that God gave us to create. Y'all remember the creation story? God stepped into the void and he said, I am lonely. I'll make me a world. You know, God is a creator. He creates, and if he made us in his image and his likeness, that's telling me that I'm a creator too. And I'm going to use my imagination, and I want to encourage you to use your imagination. Try and see. Oh, taste it. Try and see. And then you come back and tell me how it worked out for you. So for many women, for many of us women in our 50 and 50 and older, we've been carrying old stories because that's what we've been taught. That's all we know. And so we've been following our old script. Well, I'm trying to tell you, it's time to tear that thing up and start fresh, start anew. It's like, oh, I should have. Oh, but now it's too late. What? No, 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 no. I'm not enough. No, we're not. We're tearing that script up. But those are borrowed lines. Those not our lines. Those are lines we've heard. Those are lines that people have tried to put us in, wrap those lines around us, and some of us started to believe it. Well, I'm here to tell you those lines, those roles were never yours to play. So starting today, we're going to tear that script up and we are going to rewrite the script, okay? Understand this. Your imagination lets you become the screenwriter of your own play, your own destiny, okay? Ask yourself this question. What if the setback was just a rehearsal for a comeback? What if those words that set us back, just a rehearsal for a comeback? It wasn't the real play. It wasn't the real script. What if the closed door was just a redirection? And listen to me, I am your redirection. I am here to tell you that it's time to tear that script up and rewrite the script using your imagination. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine that you are the hero of your own story. Nobody else. You are the heroine of your own story. Okay? Make it very, very personal. What would it look like? What would it look like to walk with boldness, to speak with confidence and courage, and to create the life that you want for you? When you imagine that version of yourself, you give yourself permission. What's the word? Write it down. Permission. You give yourself permission to believe that it is true. And remember what I said, your brain does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. And when you do that, then that's the step of actually taking the steps to rewrite your own story. You see it in your mind's eye. You continuously feed that, and print it on your brain. And the next thing you know, you begin to change. Things, you see things differently. You walk differently. You talk differently. You begin to become the character that you have imagined. Remember, your imagination isn't fantasy. It's something that was given to us and placed in us. It runs through every fiber of our being. And use it as a rehearsal for what is to come. Use it as practice. That's what I have done. That's what I continue to do. I use it as practice. And every time I practice, I perfect it. I give it life. I give it breath. And I make it happen. And I can hold it in my hand. And that's what I want for you to do. I want to remind you that the conversations that we are having, it does not have to stop when the episode is over. I offer private coaching for women who are ready to step into their next life chapter with clarity, courage, confidence, and bliss. So if you're feeling stuck or you know there's more for you, but you just don't see a path forward, you don't see a path forward yet, let's work together and allow me to help create it for you. Click the link in the description if you're watching via YouTube, or if you're listening on your listening device. Check out the show notes and schedule your session today, because your next chapter isn't waiting, and neither should you. Now, let's get back to the episode. Now, let's move on to point 3. Point 3 is this: imagination. You've got to use your imagination as daily provision and practice it every day. Practice it, because practice makes better. Practice makes better. Okay? Practice also makes permanent. So you get better at it, and the next thing you know, it becomes your permanent. It is your default. It's where you go. It's where you start and where you land. And there's room for nothing else. There is absolutely no room for nothing else. So third, your imagination is not a one-time event, guys. It's a daily practice. It's like brushing your teeth every 8 p.m. and a.m., a.m. and p.m. That's just how it goes. So here's how I want you to do it. I want you to set aside maybe 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't have 5 to 10, then do 3 to 7. Get it in, get it done. Do it every day. No excuses. No excuses. I want you to sit in a quiet place, okay? And I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to choose one area of your life that you want to transform. Right now, I have something going where I call it the Breakthrough Catalyst Session, in which I work one-to-one on one pain point. I tell my client, focus on that one pain point that's keeping you up at night. And then we are going to name it. We're going to break that thing down, and then we're going to replace it with something else. So that's what I want you to do with this exercise, okay? I want you to set aside 5 to 10 minutes, 3 to 7 minutes, and sit in a quiet place. Close your eyes and choose one area of your life that you want to transform, okay? Now, I want you to engage. When you do that, I want you to engage all your senses, because you're bringing it on the physical plane, because that's how we make change in this world. You know, God gave us our 5 senses to move through this world so that we can create that which we want to create, or create that which we can imagine. So what do you see? What do you see when you in the area that you choose? What do you see for yourself? What do you see yourself doing? Who do you see yourself being? All the stuff. And then what do you hear when you imagine this new space that you are in, this transformation that you want to create? And now involve your sense of smell. What does it smell like? What does it taste like? You know, feel like it's already yours, like it's already your life. I challenge you to do it. I challenge you to do it every day. Every day. 30 days straight. And at the end of that 30 day, I want you to come back to this video and tell me the changes that you saw, the changes that you created through your imagination. It will blow your mind. I'm telling you. I know I'm right about it. It will blow your mind. See, this is how you move your imagination from just a daydream into a daily provision. That's how it's done. It's not hard. It's simple, but we go to work to make it hard. And I want to break that for you, because when you consistently feed your imagination a picture, when you consistently do it, and you do it with vision, it strengthens things within you. It strengthens your courage. It strengthens your confidence. It strengthens your belief. You know, it fuels confidence. You walk different. You talk different. You walk into a space differently. And you bring you closer to this individual. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what someone told me. So I want you to experience it as well. It is real. And so when you do that, you know what happens? You have more clarity. You have more courage. You have more confidence. And you have more bliss. And that the bliss, the joy that comes with that is what fuels it. That makes it even faster. When you add bliss to it, when you allow your bliss to run free, you bring it to you. You bring that life, that thought, that transformation to you even faster. You know? And that is just what happens. Because what you're doing is you're pulling from a future moment. You're pulling it. As you're pulling it, you're also walking towards it. And then you meet in the middle. You meet in the present moment. At least that's what's happened to me. I can only talk what I know. I can only talk what I've done. And so this is what I call provision. Because what you rehearse in your mind, eventually you'll be able to hold in your hands, and it shows up in your reality. So let's recap. I'm not going to miss it. I got it written down. Let's recap. Your imagination is your provision. You got that? Put it in the comments for me. Provision. Provision. Your imagination, if you're still with me, put provision in the comments. And these are the 3 takeaways that I want you to walk with today. Okay? Number one, put a 1 in the comments if you got me on this, if you got it. See it before you step into it. See it before you step into it. If that's your struggle, put a 1 in the comments. The second thing, rewrite your script. If you're struggling with imagining yourself transforming and living the life that you want to live, put a 2 in the comment if that is you. So I want to encourage you to rewrite your script. And you don't have to ask no one. It's between you and you. You versus you. Using the imagination God gave you. And the third thing, maybe you are number 3. And number 3 is this: practice imagination daily as your provision. If that's your struggle, put a 3 in the comment and work on that for 30 days. Listen to me. You don't have to settle for being stuck at a crossroads. No. You don't have to do that. We're not doing that. You already have your creative power. You were born with it. Now all you have to do is develop it. And the question is, will I use it? That's what I want you to ask yourself. Will I use the creative power that already exists inside me? And if the answer is yes, then I want you to get busy. I want you to get busy. And how do you get busy? If today's episode spoke to you and you want more of this, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. And if you like something, if you got something from it, then like it. But more importantly, or just as importantly, share it out to a woman who you believe can benefit from it too. Do that for me. Help a sister out. Share it out to someone you believe can benefit from this episode that we just talked about. And if you're ready to go deeper, I'll put the link in the comment to my Fuller Life Chapter Hub community, mentorship community, and where we can just go a little bit deeper in a supportive way. Because there's nothing like a community now. When you feel like you're out here by yourself, sometimes you need the help of your sister. Your imagination is not wasted energy, y'all. It's a gift, a provision that was given to us, okay? I'm Angela B. Fuller, and this has been Rollerset to Mindset. And go ahead and create your life one imagination at a time. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.